Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about three schema architecture. In the previous video, we have already seen what are the three schemas. Now we will see how the three schemas, that is logical schema, physical schema and view schema, participates in the three schema architecture. So the three schema are logical schema, physical schema and view schema that will participate in the three schema architecture. So I have created this kind of figure. Now, at the first level, we have the external level, or you can say that the view level. So this is external level. Okay. And here, the schema that will be used will be external schema, external or view schema. And this is view 1, this is view 2, and this is view 3. Now in the previous video we have seen what is the external level, what is the external schema. So external schema will describe the sub schemas, like there will be an n number of sub schemas, or you can say that n number of views of a particular database, and that views will be the part of the database that will be given to the user, that will be shown to the user based on their interest. So here I have created this view 1, view 2, view 3. Suppose this is the database and it's external. In external schema, there will be 3 view of this database. Now, in the second layer, second level will be the conceptual level or the logical level. This is a logical level. And the schema used here will be the conceptual or logical schema. Now remember, conceptual and logical is describing the same schema. This is the alternate name only. So conceptual schema, you can also say that. Logical schema, you can also say that. So this is a logical level, and here we have the conceptual schema. Now suppose there will be a course table. Okay, there will be a course table. Now how its schema will represent in the conceptual schema? It represents the attributes that are associated with the conceptual table. So suppose there is course ID, name and duration. So this is the 3 attributes of the table course. So that is how the schema will look like at the logical level. So it will describe how the data will going to be stored in these attributes at the logical schema. Now the third one is the physical schema or the internal schema. So the level will be called as internal level, and this is the physical schema that will give you the idea about the physical storage of the data in the database. So this is the internal level and this is the physical or internal schema. So here in between the external level and the logical level, there will be external or conceptual mapping, and in between the conceptual level and the physical level, there will be conceptual and internal mapping. So this is the 3 schema architecture. We have already discussed about all the 3 schemas. This is the architecture, that how they are connected with each other. So conceptual level will be in between the external level and the internal level. There comes the questions, why we need the 3 schema architecture. So the main objective of this architecture is to enable the users to access the data from the database with the personalized view while storing the underlying data in the database. All the users should be able to access the same data according to their requirements, according to their interest from the database. So database will show only some part of data that is stored in that database, that is according to the requirement of the user. If user wants to see the students details, then only the students detail will be available to the user and not all the table that is stored in the database. Also, the main second objective of this architecture is separating the users from the database. Now here in this, user will not worry about what is the implementation, what is the physical implementation and internal workings of the database. Any information about the physical storage will not directly accessible to the user. User can only see its data that he or she may be interested in, and not all the informations like where my data is stored, where their data is stored and how it is stored, what is the relationship between his data and the others data. These type of information will not be accessible to the users. So that is something the objective of the three schema architecture, and this comes into the picture for the database. Nowadays all the database will be based on this three schema architecture. There will be the external level, the logical level and the internal level, and the schema is also designed at these levels based on the overall schema of the database. So that's all for the three schema architecture. We have already seen about the three schemas and how these are connected in the three schema architecture. Thank you.